grinding down the welds. As you can see, there's still a little bit of weld left in there.
Yeah.
Go ahead and show them what to do. Alright. The next step is to do a flap test. Alright, so this is the flap disc, and it makes the polished surface, or semi-polished. So we're grinding, getting all the welds ground down so it's kind of shiny. Alright? So we've made our mark, and yeah, it's recording. So I wanted you to notice that the webbing is thicker on one side than the other. And this is why you're going to drill through one side, and drill through one side and then the other. And it has to be a little low on here because of this web that makes the face. So we put the little flap part back inside the housing. Then we mark the side and we drill this hole and then this hole. Do one from each side. Don't try to drill all the way through. First you do this one, then that one. Once you get those in there and index, then we'll drill a slightly bigger hole to receive our pin. One whole thing. Alright, so it went through nice and easy, right? Slide the pin through it. So I want to see it. Okay, so we put the pin in there. Slide through nice and easy. And now check the flipper flopper thing. Look at that, it's not moving. Why? Okay, so that's your next step, is to keep pulling that flipper out until it moves nice and easy. Grind a little, grind a little. Alright? Yep. Now we have it flipping. Yeah. Now hold it up flat. You want, we're going to end up figuring out where the rope or where the string is going to cross here. And then we're going to relieve some of this edge, and that'll help lighten it up. Because you see, you want it to automatically fall open. Right there, it's kind of static, but give it a little push, it's good. Okay, so we're trying to figure out where to go and make our cut. I've got an arrow. How's that look? Pretty good?
Yeah.
Alright, so you want this to be just a little higher than flat, because you can always trim it down. So we're going to start off making our hole right there. Alright. So we've made the initial cut. Show us how the grinder's held in there. We had it in the vise like this. Put the grinder right there in there. We're grinding like that. So we had a marker for the top edge of our groove, and you can see how that little notch has been started. Now we're going to grind it around the corner a little bit on both sides. So now we've got the lock mechanism notch for the bowstring and the arrow, and we're going to polish right in here where the string goes. That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep. Some polishing right in there. Okay, the part we're going to work on next. See, we have our little flapper thing here, the lock. And you see there's a piece of metal it's striking against right there? That's the stop. That's something we need to make now.
Okay.
And that is made from a little piece of this stock. I want you to go find a piece of scrap out of the box over there. So, let's see. That's the part we're trying to make. Here's a piece of scrap. Then we're going to weld it into I'm going to weld it into this side right here. So there it is in the up position. You're going to have to kind of figure this out on your own because I can't do it with one hand.
Yeah.
And then just figure out how long this has to be close. And once it's welded in, we can bend it. Okay. Alright, so this is take 2 because I don't know what I'm doing with the camera or welding. Alright, hey, that's nice. We got a nice piece of foam on the floor. Let's put that back in here. Alright, so what we're making now is the actual trigger support. So it's going to slide right in about this spot, and it's going to get tack welded and then pretty well welded into place before we remove this half by half piece of metal, which we're using for a guide. You want to leave enough room in the back here to put the lock mechanism in. So your weld is going to be on this side and then on that side.
Sparks on one spot. On one.
Yeah. All right.
I just nipped the thumb a couple times.
We're videotaping now. All right.
So have dirty conversations.
So stop having dirty conversations. All right. So here's our client number 1, just to be discreet. In no way does this resemble Tim's work. This is client number Thomas.
It's a number now.
It's a number. I'm not very good at letters and reading stuff. And then let's see. This is DeVern's. It even sounds like some kind of strange name. And they're all at different stages. This is Dave's, who's actually getting ready to put the trigger mechanism in. This one's ready to put this part in, and this one's ready to put this part in, and that piece is ready to put that part in. So look at that. We're all right in a nice flow.